San Antonio.
I don't think you posted anything about San Antonio.
San Antonio was that beautiful community center that had the organic garden in the back, that where women were weeping. Remember?
No.
And where they fed us an amazing dinner.
Oh yeah, the beautiful murals in the back.
Yeah, the beautiful mural on the side and
Oh right. Chalkboard
Yes.
where people could write what they felt.
That's where we met Jolene.
yeah. Then we slept at Jolene's house. That was wonderful. And then we went to the Martin Luther King
Where they
March.
had where they had the hanging tree just a couple of blocks to our
And
from the
Yes.
City Center. Yeah.
and that's where everybody got on the megaphone, and we had
Did the march.
That was
an
awesome.
amazing
Yeah.
free Marissa chants and
Where we got like hundreds of people to do the pardon her
right.
hashtag.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Right, we hung up our banners and got tons of people to take that picture, and then we spent another night at Jolene's,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And y'all had really good Tex-Mex food.
Yes, we did.
And her banana pancakes were to die
Oh
for.
my gosh, yes they were.
The banana pancakes. Thank you, Jolene.
Yes,
She
thank
cooked
you,
for us.
Jolene. Yes.
And then we went to that beautiful women's center, right?
Oh,
the
yes.
Legends.
All the women there
The
and the men
murals.
there were
Esper-
very
Esper-
And the man.
And the men.
Esper- Oh, let's say it one more time, okay, to make sure we get it.
And the men.
And the men! Yay, yay! Now
and
we're
the men.
validated. We are so validated. There were men there.
Men.
Thank goodness. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been validated unless there were men there. Okay.
No, but
Hey.
the
I'm
women
home now.
that were there.
Socks.
and
That's
the women that were there gave us everything.
Women
Yeah.
were what
Yes.
was going on.
And the girls did such a beautiful mural. And it was so
Oh, yeah.
powerful. The girls there. They did
And what was it
Yeah.
called? Women's something.
Esperanza, Hope, Esperanza, right?
Hope for women.
And it was
Schools
called
that they-
Martinez Women's Center.
There it is.
And-
Martinez Women's Center.
And what they're doing for their community was incredible. You know how they made sure that they went away and went to school and they came home and they brought it home and they took it to their children and to their communities and to their families and they're working at bettering the lives of their world.
Yeah.
And you know, and I really appreciated that. I did. I appreciated the forward thinking processes that they
And the
came with.
commitment and the fierceness and the dedication. Yeah. That was so inspiring.
And they were lifting up the family. They were about the family unit.
They were about women's health, providing health care for women and for children, and providing food for women and children, and daycare for children.
And they were just nurturing women.
They even had
They
baby
were-
clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were caring for and nurturing women.
Yes, they were.
Wow.
Just like the other center in San Antonio. La Mujer
Oh,
Operera.
coming up with agency with an agency that was so inclusive. They blended a functioning process that became a living reality out of an idea, out of a feeling, a consciousness that actually became solid material. And I really appreciated that, especially listening to the woman read her words.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were focused on immigrant women and First Nation women.
And the women of Mexico, the
Yeah.
voiceless women and the Native American women, the women that have struggled so much and nobody's even known they've existed.
And the women that are being killed and murdered, and what did they say after NAFTA? When NAFTA hit, and women just were devastated, lost their jobs, lost their means of supporting anybody.
And you know when what was my wonderful friend's name with the curly hair?
Gina.
Gina.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And Gina
Gina.
talked about driving across the bridge from Texas to Mexico and how there's a middle space where there's a no law and the marauding gangs can come and usurp. Bodies are found all over of women. How they busted through her windshields, reached in and took her wallet and she could complain to no one because she was lucky that they didn't take her life. You know,
We have the
Is
U.S.
it just
set
a
up
no
this.
zone?
it's like a no zone, and it's for miles. So you're driving at any part of this road to and from work because wanting to give back to her community, she would go to work in Mexico and then come
Yeah.
back.
All right, can we talk about now and last night and where we are now?
Okay, let's see. What did we do after San Antonio? What did we
We
do?
drove to
We drove
Houston.
Houston.
We
Houston.
drove to Houston. We did.
Oh, we met people at the rest stop in Louisiana. We got more people to do the pardon her.
Well, in Houston, the
But we
Center for
went to
Racist.
the center.
the
Should we
Center
talk
for
about
Racist-
Houston? And
Yeah.
Oh,
Healing
The center in Houston.
Healing racism.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped that. Houston. Where's that?
I know. Sometimes the
Sorry.
they
It's too
put
big to
together.
skip.
I prompted
Right.
that question at the
Okay.
wrong time.
Houston. What happened in Houston?
We went to the center for healing racism.
Oh, right.
Oh, there was
And we did
radical
our
or
best
racial.
presentation ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we introduced to, for the first time in our presentation, the writing of our abuse issues and situations.
Did we
And,
get any?
and we did. People, well, we talked about it
Yeah.
and shared it amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of stories being received, and one of the ladies
Share.
that I talked, totally, one of the ladies that I talked to, she was she gave a story, and then she had a few other stories that she didn't realize because I could see her pulling back into them, and I was thinking like, we have all these stories that we collect and that they're just sitting in there. We don't realize how we haven't healed from them, and they're just sitting there waiting for somebody to call them out. And there are a lot of women, or there was one woman who said, you know, she didn't have any stories, or she didn't know any other women who had stories like that, so she didn't really know what to talk about. But I thought that was kind of rare.
Exactly.
I don't think
But-
she said she hadn't. You're talking about the woman with the longer
Yeah,
hair, yeah.
yeah.
She said she hadn't experienced domestic violence, but she was so supportive and bought a T-shirt and gave a donation.
I thought she said that she hadn't experienced domestic violence, but her mother did.
Yeah, I think she said
No.
somebody had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody had.
Yeah, the woman